Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Guys, please respond. Please check your audio and video settings, please, everyone. Yes, boss. Any newcomers are there? Please ping yes in the chat box. Any newcomers are there? Please ping yes in the chat box. Yeah, this is regular advanced Java only, boss. Advanced Java 916 servlet. This. Yeah, it's a servlet class only. Yesterday I started servlets. Yesterday we have discussed need of web applications or not, right? Yeah, for newcomers. Before advanced Java course, you are a website develop user or visitor. After advanced Java course, you are a website developer. You are a website developer. Got it? The topics of advanced Java, boss. JDBC plus miscellaneous. To attend this one, prerequisite is core Java. Oops. Servlet plus miscellaneous. To attend this, core Java. Oops. JSP plus miscellaneous. To attend this, prerequisite is servlet. Mini projects, prerequisite is JDBC, servlet, JSP. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. To attend this, there are no prerequisites. In this batch already JDBC completed. If you are joining from today or yesterday or day before yesterday, you will be studying in this batch. In this batch, you will be studying servlet, JSP, mini projects and HTML classes. What about my JDBC topics, sir? In some other slot, parallelly, you have to take JDBC classes. The parallel slots will be either 4 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. The parallel slots will be either 4 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. Understanding? Okay, when you join in this course, you will get 10 plus real-time tools, log4j, SLF4j, even Git, JUnit kind of tools, and a lot of common topics also you will get. Resume preparation and interview tips, how to show gap as experience. So this kind of discussions will come. What is the duration, guys? 100 plus sessions. What is the course fee, guys? 3,500. Full stack Java student can attend this course either with permission from office or with extra payment. Super. Right, boss. Then yesterday's class, what I discussed, guys. In yesterday's session, what I discussed, guys. JDBC will start after 15 to 20 days in the evening slot. Once started, I will share the details. Yeah. We discussed first of all what, guys? Need of web applications. Need of web applications are websites, guys. Yeah. Don't worry about writing the notes, guys. Notes will be given through Facebook and through Google Classroom. At the end of the session, I will tell how to access notes in the Facebook and Google Classroom. Right. The data and logics kept in standalone application is specific to one computer and allows only one user at a time To use them or to manipulate them? To use them or to manipulate them? Yes or no? Na? To use them or to manipulate them? Understanding my statement, guys? Yeah. Yeah, calculator application, Java class with main method, these are standalone application. In core Java, knowingly, unknowingly, every day we are developing standalone applications, right? Standalone applications are also called as console applications or desktop applications or one-tier application. Super, guys. The data and logics of server application can be accessed from different client application using local area network. If the application is developed as two-tier application or client server application. Best example is what, guys? JDBC applications are two-tier applications or client server application. Yeah. Database software is server application, guys. Okay, these Java applications having JDBC code will try to interact with what? Database software using local area network. So the data and logics of database software, nothing but server application, can be accessed in different client application using this network or not. So indirectly we can say the data and logics of server applications are specific to a network or not, because using that network only client applications are connecting to server application and getting data and logics from server application. Getting data and logic from server application. Clear, my dear? Here the data and logics of server application can be accessed by one or more client application through network. That means the data and logics of server applications is specific to one local area network. But listen, guys, I want to provide global visibility and accessibility to the data and logics of the application. Then better to use a wide area network, nothing but internet. Better to use wide area network, nothing but internet. But can we execute regular standalone application, client server application in the internet? No. No. To execute, to run the applications in the internet, we need special internet applications or not? We need special internet applications or not? Come on. Yes, boss. Yeah, can we execute regular standalone application, client server application in the internet? No. So we need what? Special application to execute in the internet. What they are? Websites are web applications. Websites are web application, right, boss? This is NareshIT.com. Mission in the internet with a fixed IP address. That is nothing but static IP address, Rababu. Okay. Browsers from different countries belonging to different machines, which are also part of internet network, are taking the support of internet to communicate with the website. In this process, they generate the request, they get the response. Asking for something is called what? Request. Getting something in the as a result is called response. IP address are every computer in the internet will have a unique address. That is technically called IP address, Internet Protocol address. How you got Aadhaar number? How you got passport number? Every computer in the internet will have one unique number, unique identification number, that is called IP address. That is always called IP address. Now tell me, boss. Advantages with web application or website, guys. Gives global visibility and accessibility to data and logics, guys. Yes. Provides 24/7 access to business information. Yes. Round the clock business is possible. Okay. Data and logic can be accessed from any corner of the world through internet. So your business scope will be increased. Data access and data and logics availability and accessibility will be increased or not. Sir, we have so many domains now, boss, which I should use to develop the website. Use PHP domain to develop small scale websites. When I say small scale website, movie promotional websites, core model promotional websites, and etc. Next, use .NET and JavaScript domain to develop medium scale web application, college websites, school website, university websites, and etc. Are you understanding my statement, guys? The people who missed initial classes, for them demo links will come, demo videos will come, backup videos will come, don't worry. Use Java domain to develop large scale web application where complexity and financial services are involved. E-commerce application, lot of complexity, money is involved. Banking application, lot of complexity, money is involved. Stock brokering application, or a stock market application, where complexity is involved, money is involved. Okay, whenever you need security and complexity, think about Java. In remaining places, think about other technologies. So, shall we get into today's discussion, my dear? What is web application? Yesterday we discussed need of web application. Today we are going to discuss what is web application. What is web application and web server? This is our today's topic. Was everyone focus? If you are going to enjoy like anything. What is web application? Are technical people, web application, not technical people, it's a website. Yeah, tell me guys here. It is collection of web components. Components means reusable. And web means internet. Spider's web, internet looks the same. That's why internet is also called web. You know spider's creature? If you keep spider creature in empty room, what it forms? A net kind of thing it will form now, boss. Net kind of thing, all are interconnected, right? That is technically called what? Web. Internet network also looks like that, na? One network connected to another network. Like this worldwide connectivity is there. Like this worldwide connectivity is there, right now. It is a collection of web components. Okay. Reusable classes are files or programs are called components now. It's a collection of web components having capability to generate the web pages. To generate the web pages. Okay. The internet WAN it looks like spider's web formation. So it is also called a web network. Web network. Yeah, basically it looks like this now, boss. Yeah, all are internally connected now, boss. Got it? Right. It looks like a web network or internet. Web network or internet. Web network or internet. Actually, this is one network connected to another network. That is connected to another network. Like this, internet means network of networks, entire world is covered. At least I can say maximum parts of world is covered, right, boss? In the execution of web application or website, okay. So the end user and end user means visitor. Visitor operates the web application through web pages. Through web pages. Through web pages. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Super. Through web pages. Two types of web pages, guys. Two types of web pages. Number one, static web pages, guys. Number one, static web pages. Number two, dynamic web pages. Number one, static web pages. Number two, dynamic web pages. Generate the static web pages generate what, guys? Static web pages generates the fixed content in the web pages. Generate fixed content in the web page. Okay. Are fixed but forever same content. Generate fixed content in the web pages for all the requests. You give any request anytime, same content will be generated. The same content will be generated. Understanding my statement, guys? About us page. Contact us page. About us page, contact us page, terms and conditions page. Tell me guys, terms and condition page. In these pages, the content will be changed now, boss. In these pages, you give 100 requests, guys. Do you think content will change? Do you really think content will change? Will not change. The content will be same, right? Okay. The content will be same. You open Naresh IT about us page, guys. Naresh IT about us page. Naresh IT about us page. Okay. This is there, right? All these are static content, Rababu. You refresh, anything is changed. You refresh, anything is changed, guys. You refresh, anything is changed, guys. Refresh, anything is changed, guys. So static content na fixed content, right? Dynamic web pages, guys. The content of the web page will change based on the time of request generation and based on the time of request generation and based on the input values of the request. Input values of the request. Either based on the input values or based on the time of request generation. The content of the web page will change. There is a website giving a live game score, a live cricket match score. The score will change based on the time of the request, na boss. The score will change based on the time of the request generation. What do you say, boss? The score will change based on the time of the request generation. What do you say, boss? Yes or no? Yes or no? The content of web page will change. Okay. Tell me, what are the examples, boss? Gmail inbox. If I submit my username, my password, I will get my inbox content. If I submit your username, your password, you will get your inbox content. What do you say, boss? Gmail inbox page, guys. ClickBuzz, ClickBuzz, ClickBuzz live. What is that? ClickBuzz page showing live score. Showing live score, right? Okay. BSC, Bombay Stock Exchange page showing stock values. And stock values also will change time to time now, boss. Actually, after having certain time gap, the content of the web page will be refreshed automatically. Having certain time gap, the content of the web page will be refreshed automatically. What do you say, boss? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Gmail inbox page, ClickBuzz page, showing live game score. All these are this, right, boss? Super. Okay, now listen, I will ask one question. Gmail login page is static web page or dynamic web page? Static web page or dynamic web page? Gmail login page is static web page or dynamic web page? Respond, guys. Gmail login page is static web page or dynamic web page? Yeah, it looks like a static web page, but it's a dynamic. And in Gmail login page, you'll be having text boxes to enter username, password. If I give wrong username, I will get invalid username there itself. Immediately warning message will come in red color. So that means content of the web page is changing dynamically. If I don't give the username is required message will come. Yes or no? So dynamic does not mean every line should be dynamic, boss. Dynamic means one, two lines, one, two words also changed time to time or based on the input value. We can say it's a dynamic. It's a dynamic, right now, boss? Okay. Yeah, it looks like static web page. It looks like static web page, but technically it is a dynamic web page because if we give no username or wrong username, we will get, if you give no username or wrong username, you will get error messages in the login page itself dynamically. In the login phase itself dynamically in red color. Convinced, boss? Super. Based on the kind of web pages they generate. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Super. Kiran, I'm talking about Gmail login page, not other pages. Please, Rababu. Based on kind of web pages they generate, there are 3 types of web components. Yeah. Can you tell me what are those, guys? There are 3 kinds of web components. There are literally solidly 3 kinds of web components. Okay. Static web components. What is there? Generate static web pages. Generates the static web pages. Getting my point? Static web component generates the static web pages, boss. Simply, literally, solidly generates the static web pages. Cool, guys, got it? Generates the static web pages. Example, HTML files are there. to generate the static HTML files are called static web components because they generate static web pages. B, dynamic web components generates the dynamic web pages. Generates the dynamic web pages. Are you listening my statement, guys? Example. What is there, guys? Example. Tell me what is the example, guys? Yeah, servlet components, JSP components, PHP components. Okay, Express.js components and etc. ASP.NET components and etc. Sir, I understood all this stuff. See, helper web components. Helper web components. These components will not generate any web pages. Rather, will not generate any web pages. Rather, they generate. Come on. I want reply from you people, guys. Will not generate any web pages. Rather, tell me. Rather they generate, rather they help other web components in the generation of, in the generation of web pages. Okay. In the generation of web pages. What they are, sir? Array, don't surprise Babu. Image files. Array, my static web page wants to have an image. Image file is required or not? My dynamic web page should have an audio file. Audio file. Video file. Audio file. Video file. Audio video file. AVI file. And etc. Audio video file. Got it? I hope you are understanding. HTML file, servlet component, helper component. And some web pages will give background music na because of audio file. Some web pages will have helper Rababu. They are not capable of generating any web page directly, but they help other web components to in the generation of web pages. In the generation of web pages. Come on. So they're supporting web components, Rababu. They are supporting web components. They are just supporting files, nothing, right? Better not to call them as web component, but industry terminology is like this. Super, guys. Now listen carefully. Yeah. The static web components and helper web components are same. Web components are developed using same technologies in any domain, in any domain-based website development. Any domain-based website development. In any domain-based website development. In any domain-based website development. But the dynamic web components will change domain to domain. will change domain to domain. Here is my Java web application, guys. Here is my Java web application, guys. Are you with me? Here is my Java web application. HTML file, image file, servlet component, JSP component, one more servlet component. Okay, here is video file. Are you getting my point? Super. So let me do the same thing with the other domains also. Yeah, here is my HTML file. Here is my audio file. This is my video file. Hey, not only that, we can have multiple things. Here is my servlet component. Component means reusable class or file or program. Okay, servlet component 2. Okay, JSP component. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay, don't worry about the spells, Ram. Yeah. In Java website, the dynamic web components are developed using Servlet JSP technologies. JSP technologies. Got it? This is what, guys? .NET website. .NET web application. .NET web application. ASP.NET component 1. ASP.NET component 2. ASP.NET component 3. Okay, boss. Here is my what is there? HTML file. Okay, not compulsory. You should have only this combination. Audio file. Okay, one more HTML file. One more HTML file. Okay. In .NET web application, the dynamic web components will be developed using ASP.NET technology. ASP.NET technology. Making sense? That's why you observe your Java friend learns HTML, JavaScript, CSS. .NET friends learns it. PHP friends learns it. Python friend learns it. Because static web component, helper web components are same in any technology-based website development. Got it? Convinced, guys? Okay. Super. Here you observe. PHP component 1. PHP component 2. PHP HTML file. Okay. Okay. Image file. Next, audio file. Next, video. Right, guys. Angular, all this comes under. What will be the role of Servlet then? Servlet is there to generate dynamic components now, boss. Yeah, okay. Understanding my statement, boss? Servlet is there to generate the dynamic web component. JSP is there to develop that dynamic web components. Understanding? Okay. Tell me here. In PHP web application, the dynamic web components will be developed using PHP technology. Will be developed using PHP technologies. Are you understanding my statement? Yeah, this is my Java web application. This is my .NET web application. This is my PHP web application. This is my PHP web application. Right, boss? Is that clear, guys? Are you understanding my statement? This is my Java web application. This is .NET web application. This is PHP web application. Cool, guys. Got it? Are you understanding my statement? Yes. Okay. Now listen. No, next one. Most important thing, guys. Need of web server. Need of web server software. What is web server? I'll explain later. First, listen carefully. You have developed core Java application. That is a standalone application. Specific to how many computers? One computer. Will be operated by how many users? One user. Okay, so we start manually, we stop manually, right? We start the execution manually, we stop the execution manually. What do you say, boss? We start the execution manually, we stop the execution manually. Say something, my dear. Why? Because it is operated by one user at a time. It is specific to one user and operated by one user at a time. Come on, my dear, convinced or not? Okay, boss. But once I keep a website in the internet, it will be requested by one user or lakhs of users. One user or crores of users. These crores of users will give requests sequentially one after another or simultaneously. Simultaneously. This simultaneous request will come to same web component or different web components. Different web component. So if I say whenever request comes, I will execute web components of web application manually, is really going to work out, guys? If I say when request comes, I'll execute the web components of web application manually. Okay, is it going to work out, boss? Okay. Suppose university exam results are announced, boss. They kept in a website. University is having 20 lakh students, including affiliated colleges students. So in a given single day, 20 lakh people will try to access the website, especially initial 1-2 hours, more rush will be there. These people may give requests to different web components. At a time, 1 lakh request has come. If I say I will execute web component that is showing the result 1 lakh time manually, is it really going to work out, guys? Is it really going to work out, guys? Certainly not. So in that situation, better to provide one automated environment to execute web application and its web components dynamically as and when they are requested or not. Yeah, that the software that provides automation is nothing but web server software. The software that provides that automation is nothing but web server software. Is that clear, guys? Understanding my point? That means this web server software listens to client requests continuously, takes them, links them to appropriate web components of appropriate websites, executes the web components dynamically, gathers the result, sends those results to clients, nothing but browsers, as responses. These responses will be displayed in the browser as web pages. So everything is automated by web server or not? Manual execution is going to work out, boss. Sir, in standalone application, we are going for manual execution. Your application will be operated by one user at a time. Manual execution is manageable, Rama. Come on. But once you develop the website and keep the website in the internet, the web components of web application are going to get crores of requests simultaneously. If I say I will execute web components manually for these crores of requests, there is a possibility of getting human errors or not. To overcome this problem, better to give web application and web components to a software where things can be automated. And what is that software, guys? Web server software. Web server is a piece of software that listens to client requests continuously, takes the request, maps the request to web components of web application, executes the web components dynamically, gathers the results, sends these results to browser as responses. Single line statement. Web server is a piece of software that automates web application and its web components execution. Web application and its web components execution. Everyone getting my point, my dear? Okay. I'll take a real life example to understand this one in a better manner. Concept is very important. Okay. Concept is very important. Okay. Your mother is growing 2-3 chicken birds in front of your home to collect the eggs or for chicken needs, whatever it is. Okay. Since a number of birds are 2 or 3, She will do manual feeding. She will wash them manually. She will feed them manually. She will collect the eggs manually. After all, 2-3 birds, guys, things can be done manually. One day, your family decided to start poultry farm. Your family decided to start poultry farm, having 50,000 birds. Having 50,000 birds. Understanding my statement? Having 50,000 birds, guys. There also, if I say, I will feed the birds manually, I will collect the eggs manually, I will clean them manually, is it going to work out, guys? Definitely, manual process is not going to work out. We need to use one or other automated environment or not. We definitely need to use one or other automated environment or not. One switch on, birds will be cleaned. Another switch on, food will be given. Another switch on, eggs will be collected. So such kind of automation is required or not? In your home, daily 4-5 clothes are coming for washing, Ramon. You will try to wash them with hands or not. But daily 20-30 pairs of clothes are coming for washing. Because you are a different person. Morning one dress, office one dress, after coming back one more dress. Daily 3-4 pairs you will use. Not only you and your family members also. So altogether 15 to 20 pairs of clothes will come in a day. In a day, 20 to 30 pairs of clothes will come in a day or not. Better to wash them with hands, better to go for automation, washing machine. Automation is required in the washing machine or not? Better to take the support of washing machine. Same formula we have to understand. The same formula we have to understand. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed all these discussions, guys. See, in my classes, concept building is very, very important. You listen all these topics very carefully. It reflects exactly same in the programming. Are you enjoying the way I'm presenting subject, guys? Everything is clear, boss. Lots of people think that theory is separate, practical is separate. And without concept, without theory, there is no practical. At least you please come out of that psychological feeling. The people who cannot deliver concept properly, they say theory is different, practical is different. But technically, there is no practical without concept building. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Mayank, we keep web application inside the web server, so that web components of the web application will be executed by web server automatically whenever they get the request. Whenever they get the request. Understanding my statement? Tomorrow my admin will provide backup classes videos. Don't worry. Need of web server software, guys. Yeah. JS means JavaScript, guys. Servlet means technology to develop the web components. I'll compare Servlet and JSP after having Servlet knowledge before getting into JSP. Till that time, you remember that one is code-based, one is tag-based. Servlet is code-based. We have to write a code a lot. JSP is tag-based. We don't write much code, we write tags. We write tags a lot. Are you understanding my statement? All backup videos till today will be shared tomorrow by admin. Yeah. Need a web server software. since the standalone application is specific to one user and can be operated by one user at a time. One user at a time. Can be operated by one user at a time. We can say can be operated by one user at a time. Can be operated by one user at a time. We go for manual execution of the standalone application. Yes, boss. Example. Running the core Java application from command prompt. Another example. Running the core Java application from the command. Yeah. Running the core Java application from the command prompt. Yes. Next one. Launching calculator. Launching and using calculator application. Launching and using calculator application. So once the web application is deployed is placed in the internet. Is placed in the internet. It will get lakhs and crores of requests. It will get lakhs and crores of requests, guys, from different end users. Different end users around the clock. Around the clock. Okay. Executing web components of the web application. Web application manually for the given request. Manually for the given request is very complex. Is very complex and error prone. What do you mean by error prone, guys? Possibility of getting errors is more than boss. For the given request is very complex and what? Error prone. Okay. So we need one special software who can automate the web application and its web components execution whenever they are requested. We need a special, we need one special software who can automate the web application and its web component execution whenever they are requested. Whenever they are requested. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Okay. That special software is nothing but special software is nothing but web server software. Examples, guys. Tomcat. For Java people, Tomcat is there. Jetty. This is also for Java people. Undertow. Undertow. This is also for Java people. IIS, Internet Information Server. This is for .NET people. Come on. This is for .NET people, guys. AWS, Apache Web Server. Apache Web Server. This is for PHP people. Okay. Node.js. Node.js. This is for JavaScript people and Excel. This is for JavaScript people and Excel. This is for JavaScript people and Excel. Wait, guys. IIS. Hey, this AWS is different. Amazon Web Service is different. Apache Web Server is different. IIS, Internet Information Server. AWS, Apache Web Server. That is different, boss. Amazon Web Service is different. Apache Web Server. Apache Web Server. Come on. Jenkins, all these are different, Rababu. They are tools. They are tools who builds our application. Jenkins is a tool who builds our application for deployment. Who packs our application for deployment. Come on. But these are the destination servers where we have to keep your application, Rababu. Yeah. Once we keep the developed web application having web components in the web server, okay, don't practice, don't by heart, try to understand it. Don't by heart. You are trying to by heart means you are not listening class properly. Kiran, you are not trying to understand. That's why you are trying to by heart. There's no need of mugging up, right? Okay. Once we keep developed web application, what guys? Once we keep the developed web application having web components in web server, the web server automates the web application and its web components. Okay, management and execution. Super, guys. What is a web server? What is web server? Web server is a piece of software. Web server is a piece of software. Web server is a piece of software that listens to client's request continuously. Takes the request. Okay. Links are maps a request with web components. Links are maps a request with web components. Web components of the web application. Makes the web components executing dynamically. Makes the web components executing dynamically. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Makes the web components executing dynamically. Okay. Gathers the results and sends the results to browsers. Browsers means clients. Results back to browsers or clients as responses. As responses. As responses. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Web server is a piece of software that listens to client's request continuously, takes a request, links or maps a request with the web components of web application, makes the web components executing dynamically, gathers the result, and sends the results back to browser or clients as responses. Everyone enjoyed my statement, guys? Everyone understood the importance of the web server? Everyone understood the importance of the web server? Right, one final clarity was in standalone applications. Okay. We need to know development of application. Next, compilation of the application. Execution of the application. Okay, guys, execution of the application. In web applications, Rama, we need to know development of the application. Okay. Compilation of the application code. Compilation of the application code. Next. Yeah. Keeping the application in the web server. Keeping the application in web server. Okay. We need not to worry about. We need not to worry about the execution of the web application. We need not to worry about the execution of the web application because that will be taken care by web server. That will be taken care by web server. Okay. In an automated environment. In automated environment. In automated environment. Convinced, my dear? Enjoyed my statement here, guys? Come on, are you with me? Everyone, Thoroughly enjoyed it. Got the clarity. When I say website is down, internally server down. Actually, web server is down. Actually, web server is down, Rama. Okay. Yeah, there is a terminology called deployment, Rama. What do you mean by deployment? The process of keeping developed web application in web server is called deployment. Right, boss. Deploying the web application means keeping the server in web application. Right. Undeployment. The process of removing web application, removing the deployed web application from web server. No, hosting is different. Hosting is different. Only deployment I am talking. The process of removing the deployed web application from web server is called undeployment. Is called undeployment. Convinced, guys? One is deployment, other one is undeployment. Everyone got the clarity, boss? Server went down means server got stopped. Server went down means server got crashed. Because web server is continuously running program, boss. It has to execute web component continuously means server also should run continuously, right? So server is down means server got stopped. Server is down means server got stopped. Are you understanding my point? So far, so good. We got some more terminologies. You understood what's the role of web server? You understood what's the role of web server, right? Okay, this is web server, guys. Web server. Here is web application 1, web application 2. Web application 1, web application 2. Web application 1, web application 2. Server is not supercomputer. Server will be having high-end configuration. Server is a software. Where server software is installed is a high-end computer. Are you listening my statement? Server is a normal software, Ramamu. Like any other software. But where server software is installed, generally high-end computer. There is no need of having supercomputer, high-end computer. This is called a deployment. Java, see guys, Java-based web servers are created using Java. .NET-based web servers are created using .NET. Yeah. If you read the notes, everything is there in the notes. Your asking question means removing the application. Undeployment. Keeping the web application. Removing the web application. Removing the web application. In one web server, we can deploy 0 or more web applications. We can deploy any number of web applications, 0 or more web applications. If you deploy huge number of web applications, server performance will go down. Otherwise, performance will be good. Otherwise, the performance will be great. Everyone enjoyed today's discussion, guys? Got the clarity about it, boss? Thoroughly enjoyed? Okay. Server busy means it has taken maximum request, not able to take the new request. Okay. Array, for Java project, Java servers are popular. For .NET project, .NET project. But .NET is outdated slowly. PHP is outdated. Right now, JavaScript based servers and Java servers are very popular. Who designs the web server? Companies are there designing web server. As on today, you need not to develop the web server software. Companies are already developed so many readily available web servers. Understanding my statement, guys? Server. Who will do optimization? Every website, one maintenance team will be there. Maintenance team people will do optimization. Where Node.js is used. If you develop the website by using JavaScript, then Node.js server comes into picture. Okay. What is web application server? Such word is not there. Web server is there, application server is there. There is no word called web application server. Application server I'll introduce later. For the time being, you remember, application server is web server plus plus. Web server plus plus. Web server plus many other things. But there is no word called web application server, only application server is there. Got it? Understood, guys? Yeah, thank you, guys. Okay, you can collect the notes from Facebook. Just now I have given Facebook URL. Okay, along with those details, let me give. Your FB request will be approved after the class because I am in the class now. I cannot work parallelly. That's why. Right. When servlets, we have to develop dynamic web pages. We need internet now, sir. If your application, if you want to keep your application in the internet, required. If you want to test your application, local computer, not required. Not required. Not required. Please ask doubt. Don't tell me. I don't raise the question. One question. Should I ask doubt? Yeah. Yesterday's links will be given in tomorrow's class. Last 3 sessions, including today, 3 session backup videos will be given in tomorrow's class. Okay. What do you mean by miscellaneous? Related topics. Miscellaneous means related topics. Related topic. JDBC plus related topic. Okay. How to collect the notes? Okay. First, let me upload the notes. Class content, Advanced Java, NTAJ 916. Here is there. 7th December. Okay. So everyone in the industry uses Windows operating system. You also work with Windows operating system. Okay. Pradeep Kumar. Okay. Kadeep Kumar. Kafka is part of Spring Boot and microservices courses, please. Yeah, this batch code is 916. This batch code is 916. Harikrishna, yes, we can develop our application using servlets. We will develop in future. Okay, JDBC class link will be given once it is started. Don't worry. All your friend request, all your membership requests will be approved right after the class. Right after the class. Okay, Tomcat server is down means all websites in that server will be down. Yes, you are right. What's the last day to pay the fee? I think another 2-3 days. Ubuntu is one kind of operating system. Backup videos will be given in tomorrow's session. Backup videos will be given in tomorrow's session, guys. Sandeep Kumar, I will check in the mail after the class. It is clearly saying table or view does not exist, boss. Try to give the correct table name. See, clearly saying table or view does not exist. You have given wrong table name. Okay. Sir, please check document and solve the error. Just now I have given solution. Okay. Facebook membership approval will be given. Next morning, spring batcher takes 1-2 months time. Takes 1-2 months time. Okay. Right. Vaibhav wise, it is clearly telling table or view does not exist. First, solve that problem. Facebook link works, but you should have a Facebook account and you should become member of my group. Then only it works properly. What is the meaning of server down? Server stopped or server crashed? Server crashed or server down? Any change in your syllabus last 1 year? Definitely batch to batch content will increase now, boss. What will be the time for morning spring batch? 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Please approve full stack student 1991 request to download the material. Okay. Anyhow, it will be there in Google Classroom, guys. If you want to download the material, you should get approval from admin people. You should get approval from admin people, not me. Okay, guys. What's your problem, guys? Click class app 1. I think problem with your class path, na boss. Please add dot in the class path. Please add dot in the path environment variable because it is searching everywhere. But okay. Achha, you want to see the difference between both? Then we have to use greater than symbol, na boss. We have to use greater than symbol for output redirection. Please watch Facebook document properly while executing the application. It is not placed in the Java application 1.java only you did, right? Java application 1. You have to say Java space application. Vikash, Amrita, Postman discussions will happen in Spring Basics and Microservice class, boss. I can join your class without any extra money, sir. Tell admin, but admin saying go to class teacher and we will tell. Vikash Gupta, they are the management decision. You have to convince the management. I don't have anything here. Nothing is there, was Mr. Vaibhav. Nothing is there. For your file, 2.java extensions have come. Application.java.java. That's why it is taking last.java as the extension, second.java as the file name, second.java as the class name, right? Okay. Offline classes will be started once invitation comes from the office. You put pressure in the office, I'll come for offline classes. I don't have any problem. Thank you. Have a nice time.